thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I want to talk about how I deal with sugar cravings every single day. And I want to give you some tips that I use daily to stay fit, to be happy, to feel in control, and to enjoy sweets every single day. If you're like me, you have the biggest sweet tooth of life. Like honestly, like I want sweets every day, after every meal, like after every single meal. Like I love donuts, I love pies, I love cake, I love everything like, you know. And so how do you deal with a major sweet craving and stay fit? I feel like I found a really good balance and I want to share it with you, so keep watching if you want to see what I do on the daily. So what I do every single day is I wake up and I put on coffee. So at my house, sometimes it's flavored coffee and I choose like really sweet fun flavors, like I don't know, donut flavor, chocolate flavor, whatever I'm feeling. So I brew that, and the smell, like I get really excited to try my first cup of coffee of the day. I also drink my coffee with something sweet. The first meal I eat every single day, and I eat right when I wake up, is something sweet. So it's either protein pancake, sweet type of oatmeal with sweet protein powder in it, rice cakes and peanut butter with some raw honey or banana. I eat something sweet right away. That's how I start my day. Okay, the other thing I also do is I'll drink coffee after my meals. Maybe I'll put a little bit of milk in it or cream in it, or I like to make bulletproof coffee, which is coconut oil, organic butter, and I put raw honey in mine, and I make a nice creamy sweet coffee and I drink that, and that'll kind of satisfy my sweet tooth to an extent. So I'll drink coffees after meals, or sometimes it's just a black coffee that's flavored, and that'll do the trick sometimes. I just listen to my body, and if I'm not craving black coffee, then I just have cream in my coffee, whatever. It's not a big deal. Like, you don't have to be too strict here, guys. Like, it's just about eating 80% healthy. That's 20% of sweets you could technically eat and get to your goal. The next thing I do is I have dark chocolate around, so I'll have a piece or two and I try and walk away, because yes, I've eaten a whole bar of dark chocolate, it's super easy, but if it's over 70%, take a piece, walk away, and try and eat it with a coffee. Seriously, like that's coffee. I mean, yes, become a coffee addict is my solution to fighting off sweet tooth. So yeah, dark chocolate, that does the trick. A piece or two every single day is fine, guys. Like, you don't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Like, even if I eat up to 4 pieces of dark chocolate in one day, like I still think that's winning. Like, I didn't eat 3 donuts, which is what I wanted to do, so 4 pieces of dark chocolate, that's healthy, right? The other thing I do is I drink it the tallest glass of water. I'll just chug. Sometimes I'm just still hungry, or it's out of habit that I want something sweet, and if I had like the most delicious meal, then I want to wait before I put anything else in my mouth anyway. So drink a tall glass of water and walk away. Like, even put the timer on, give yourself 30 minutes and say don't eat anything for 30 minutes, just drink water, and honestly, like, often it will go away. But if you're like me, it comes back with a vengeance, guaranteed, every hour on the hour. The other thing I'll do is I'll make a healthy substitute. So I'll look up online, like if you Google paleo, P-A-L-E-O, recipes like paleo carrot cake, paleo brownies, paleo donuts, or paleo mug cake, and then you can make a single serving and put it in the microwave. There's so many easy, healthy recipes that can kind of satisfy that sweet tooth if you're craving something very specific. Like, it's September and all of a sudden I want carrot cake and pumpkin everything. Well, actually really carrot cake. So guess what I'm gonna make? Paleo carrot cake. That's right. And I'm gonna have a little slice later today. Oh, I plan my day. I know I want to start with something sweet, start my day. I know I want to end with something sweet at the end of the day. So I'll keep protein ice cream for the end of the day, or I'll have yogurt with berries and protein powder in it. Like, something I enjoy. It's sweet, but it's still healthy, right? Peanut butter at the end of the day with honey. I keep something sweet after my supper, so I make sure that I don't eat, you know, a huge portion at supper, and I try to give myself an hour, which sometimes it's right away. So I have berries, chocolate, peanut butter, things that I like. So you have to find out what you like that'll satisfy that craving, right? Late at night. So I just plan to have it every single night, and I try and keep the portion small. And sometimes I make it way too big, but it's healthy food overall, so still winning. Yeah, and if it's on the weekends, like I just try and relax. Like if I'm in a social event, then I kind of plan for that, and maybe I will cut down on carbs maybe for lunch if I know I'm going out to dinner with some friends and I want to give into pizza and dessert, you know. Usually I try to do one or the other. Is it like meal I'm gonna give into or dessert? But sometimes I just go all out and I want to have pizza and ice cream. So I actually prefer froyo, frozen yogurt. So I'll go to one of those frozen yogurt shops and I'll kind of make my own ice cream thing, and I count that as a treat. You just have to decide, like, is it worth giving in today? You know, are you gonna have to give in again tomorrow? Like, how many social outings do you have to go to? And like, are you ready to be really, really strict tomorrow? Because remember, it's 80-20, and if you just blew your whole day and ate crazy crappy, then you probably need to eat a lot healthier tomorrow. So I try to keep that 80-20 rule pretty much every day. And on the weekends, it's probably more like 70-30, something like that, you know. If you know me, you know I like my wine, I like my pizza, and I like my burgers, and it's on a schedule that every weekend I kind of give into that. So remember, you don't have to be too strict. You just have to have a healthy balance. Try to find out what you can and cannot give up. Like I used to eat muffins on the regular, and then I looked up that it was just as bad as a donut. So I mean, I'm gonna eat a donut instead of a muffin. I just had lunch and I had like 3 pieces of dark chocolate, and I was like, perfect. I didn't have 6. I feel happy about that. And I think some people are too hard on themselves, thinking like, I can only have a piece of dark chocolate once a week if I want to be a fitness chick. No, like relax, eat some dark chocolate. Every day I try to hit certain amounts of green veggies, certain amounts of protein, certain amount of water, and I need to eat sweets, something sweet, 2-3 times a day. And I try to make, like, depending on if it's Monday or Saturday, it's going to be different choices, right? Like Monday it might be berries because maybe I need to detox from pizza party on Saturday. As soon as you say I can't eat sugar or I can't eat sweets ever again, then Monday you might, you know, you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm doing good. And then Tuesday you're like, ah, and you eat everything and you're just like, crap. And then Wednesday you try to give up sugar again and it's too hard, so you're like, screw this, I'm just gonna eat Snickers bar out of the vending machine, or I'm gonna eat a whole bag of Reese's peanut butter cups. I did that. So don't be so strict is my message. Don't be so strict, find some alternatives for your sweet tooth craving and just have it, enjoy it, walk away, drink some coffee, lots of coffee. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope this video helped, and if it doesn't, I'm really sorry. Alright, my camera just told me to stop talking. It keeps shutting off, so thanks for tuning into my video. I hope you enjoyed my sugar craving rant, and I'll see you on the next one. Coffee time. You know, I would really love to eat an eclair right now. Like something like a French cuisine dessert. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But instead I'm gonna have a coffee, because all about that fit life.